All right, what's going on, y'all? Happy, what day is the day? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, guys. Wanted to open up the Zoom call just because I think we're getting close to some potential setups. Just going to turn this all down. So I sent the setup, obviously, in the Discord, what I was waiting for, which was right at the end of New York lunch. We saw this push into this 3-minute gap. To me, the obvious sell side is all of this, or I'm sorry, the obvious draw is all of this sell side liquidity. There is a lot of imbalance in this leg down, however, and I don't think the best short opportunity is going to happen until we're in at least premium, right? So, I guess here's what I'll say. What I'll say is I wouldn't mind getting long inside of this gap, at least until we're in premium prices. We'll be hitting 5 handles right around this opening range gap high anyway, as well as taking out this high. So my plan, if we do end up getting long here, is to remove risk here at this high and then see what we end up getting. We're obviously going to wait for that setup before getting short or closing out any sort of long position, because I'm not sure if we'll end up turning around here, more of like an optimal trade entry with this higher time frame breaker, or if we work into this gap as well. So, we'll have to wait and see where it forms. And I think the short opportunity could be, if it doesn't happen soon, we'll probably be looking to more so take that during the last macro here at the end of the day. So yeah, I just wanted to open this up, and just in case we do get this long, this is a 1-minute gap, 2-minute gap, 3-minute gap. All right here kind of lines up with this inverse fair value gap as well. So I do like it. Yeah, the whole goal is to buy this into premium price ranges before looking to get short. But if it does decide to just rip through here, then we can obviously just discard this idea. But yeah, this is what I have my eye on right now. And let's just mark this up quickly. I need to turn that off. So one tick down into the, one tick down into the gap. Stop loss on the other side of the displacement. Give yourself a tick of room, 2.5 handles. So pretty light risk trade if you use a fixed contract size or lot size. And then, yeah, the goal, like I said, guys, is to for sure get at least 5 out of this. We're going to remove risk at this high. I like now that we put in some relative equal highs here, as long as that holds. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I like this setup quite a bit, and it's fitting into the higher time frame ideology that we're following here. So all is good. But yeah, lunch hour sold off like crazy. Lunchtime highs are up here. And then lunchtime lows are down here. So I'd like to be able to short into those lows and take out all of this low resistance liquidity. But I'm not looking to get short until we're in premium at least. And I do think re-delivering to the opening range gap high does make sense. Powell speaking in PM, I think this just took out the high. Yeah, it did. All right, yeah, guys. So I'm going to delete this long position. We're going to keep this gap. Well, just keep this in mind. I'm going to delete this because I don't want it on my chart. But just keep it in mind. Just know that it's there. Could come in play for us when it comes to our targets and taking profit. So we'll wait and see. We can actually delete this little market structure shift as well. Now that we're kind of ranging up and putting in some structure. Once we see some solid displacement down, kind of like what we're seeing right there, we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. All right, guys. So 1 minute, we're going to let this fair value gap close, hopefully, and remain open. On the 1 minute, I'd like to see us be able to get a short entry in the gap, lined up with this breaker, order block, whatever you guys would prefer to call it, and take her down. I'm going to set this up, short position, See what this looks like. I would like my stop to be above the high or up here at the high, 3 points. Looks good to me. 12 ticks, stop loss, 12 ticks. Here's the trade. And we got the market structure shift down into here. So all the reasons for the trade: took out buy side, tapped off opening range gap high, window premium, got our displacement down, and we're targeting sell side. One more tick up. There we go. All right, cool. So I just got my entry. Where's my thing? Okay, right here. Some volatility picking up. I'm going to remove risk right here at this low. My entry is 44.13. So I think I got a better... Oh, that's the entry I wanted. Thought I got a better entry for a second. But yeah, so 44.13, 44.08 is 5 handles for me. So let's see if I'm right. Yeah, I'll explain the opening range gap. So if you guys are on the futures chart and toggle on the regular trading hours, I'm on the 1 minute chart. So let me jump out here quick to the 5 minute. So opening range gap, which is from where the trading day ended yesterday during U.S. regular trading hours to where price opened today for opening bell. This is the opening range gap. And you can mark out the high of that gap, the low of the gap, the consequent encroachment if you'd like. Consequent encroachment, you know, just eyeballing it would be like right here-ish for 44.10 and a half or so. And basically you can just, even if you just look at this, right, like you can anticipate the redelivery of price to these levels. So, you know, it's not like nothing's a one-stop shop in trading, but they're all things that you can use as confluence. And it wasn't so much that it was the opening range gap, it was more so like, you know, to me this is the draw on liquidity and framing a trade and reasons to find that entry down to the sell side, right? So for me, wanted to be in premium, check the box. What else do we have? Imbalance in the form of a fair value gap. We've got this last little run on this buy side here. So this was, as of right now, we're anticipating this being that inducement. You know, we already ran and took out all sorts of buy side today, right before lunch, and then during lunch we sold back off. Didn't take out this external sell side, so this is forming low resistance liquidity. We're looking to take that out today, hopefully, with this trade. But yeah, you can expect these opening range gaps, the new week opening gaps, to see price redeliver to these areas. And you guys will hear, you know, ICT talk about how these prices are not, you know, you'll hear him say, there's no ambiguity here, folks. Where did it come? Right to that level. How was my impression? Was that good? But yeah, I don't want to remove risk until we've taken out this low. Once we do, then it's, you know, risk-free and time to make some money, hopefully. We'll see if this wants to retest. This is that 1 minute fair value gap that was bullish as we came up to our entry. So just marking this out now, anticipating it to, since it disrespected, anticipating it to hold as our inverse. Inverse fair value gap. So if we're bearish, that's what we should expect. We should expect bullish fair value gaps to be disrespected, and then flip as inverse. That's what we should anticipate. So I think if you were being like kind of aggressive with your defense, you could probably remove risk now. I'd really like to see at least one level of, you know, low-hanging fruit taken first. Just because I don't want, you know, the off chance of a little wick coming up raining on our parade and then completing the move. I'll say this though, and this is me telling on myself. Like, you know, so this could have been an entry, right? For some people, like for some people, this entry is probably too super aggressive, and they want to wait for another reaction, like another fair value gap, or wait for the inverse fair value gap entry. I gotta be honest with you guys. Maybe my psychology is broken. I don't think it is. I think it's just the way that my mind works with trading, and everybody's mind works a little bit different. To me, it's hard for me to like, that's why I don't think I'll ever be like a pyramid trader where I'm like getting in multiple entries, stacking entries. It's hard for me to do that. Like if I put risk on for one good trade, that's all I want, and I want the best possible trade. So it's hard for me to like, you know what I mean? Knowing that I could have had this trade, like why wait for this one? I don't know. So that's kind of just me telling on myself, but it's I guess a weakness you might consider it, but at the same time, maybe not, because it probably keeps you from some losses too. So that's why you guys won't, see me say like, you won't see me say, I won't call it all these extra entries. There we go. I just took a partial on MetaTrader, guys. But TP1 was hit. What I'm gonna do? Well, it's decision time for me. If I want to do any sort of partialing or trailing stop loss with this Top Step account as we approach this opening range gap low. Well, let's just see. Let's see how price starts behaving once we get around here. But no, I really would like to hold it for some more sell side levels, truthfully. But this is low-hanging fruit, right? So this low was really low-hanging fruit. This low, I would say, is like our next, like, these two lows right here. Low resistance liquidity. This is low-hanging fruit in my opinion. I'm very convicted in these levels being hit at least. You know, this is internal range liquidity. This is all external range, especially down here. This is low-hanging fruit. This is very high probability. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm honestly... It's been super annoying and frustrating, to be honest. Hitting TP1 and coming away with nothing on this top step. It's like, so again, you guys see the battle, right? Like you go back and forth with partialing and holding, and there's no right or wrong way. You have to do what makes sense. You're kind of witnessing me with an internal struggle right now, live in the flesh. Guess what I'll do is this. So here's what I'm gonna do: is as this low gets taken out, I'm going to buy back one of these contracts. I'm gonna already move this down, and I'm gonna let this last contract ride out. I'm gonna try to get as much out of this move as I can. I'm gonna trail my stop along the way, and then when all said and done, I might be able to actually come out ahead with a little bit more than what I originally would have gotten. So we'll have to see, because I think we could end up selling all the way back down to this discount. There we go. I want to see one tick. There you go. Bang. Come on. I need to modify this bad boy. One, modify. All right, boom. So I did take a partial on Top Step. Lovely, lovely. I'm going to take another partial right now on MetaTrader, guys. See, who needs a nice desktop? Pfft, overrated. Oh no, Kitch. No, I don't. I don't know what the announcement is. If you guys watch that podcast that he did with, if you guys watch that podcast that he did with, forgetting his name. Bro, what the hell? What podcast? Not the Trading Nut. I don't think that was it. Oh man, I'm already. Anyway, ICT tweeted it, and he tweeted the podcast. It was the interview with the CEO of Top Step. And they teased, the one thing that he teased was that they might be coming out with a one phase evaluation, not a two, like they might be getting rid of the two phase evaluation. Look at this, guys. Come on. All right, I'm gonna start trailing stop. I'm locking in profit. I'm going to 5 handles. I'm locking it in. If this external sell side gets taken, it gets taken, and I'll be out this last contract. And I'll take another partial on MetaTrader. US 30, of course. I ain't that kind of guy. But yeah, I kind of think I'm going to get stopped here. A little extra profit. Yeah. There you go. All right. So you guys saw that backfired on me today, obviously. Instead of walking away with 1% gain, I walked away with a little over 0.5% gain on that trade. But I'll keep you guys updated as far as if the rest of this gets stopped at break even or if we go the rest of the way to, you know, the lowest external liquidity level. But yeah, all good. Great Wednesday. Great bounce back after a tough day yesterday. Did M2, yeah. Got your 10. Gonna go relax before bed. Can't trade tomorrow, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I'll catch you Friday, Kim. And then, yeah, guys, tomorrow, just to keep you guys updated and informed, we got unemployment claims before market. We've got pending home sales at the beginning of the AM session, Silver Bullet Hour. And then Friday... Wait. Oh, what? Powell speaks at 1:30 a.m.? Why did I think this was p.m.? Why is he speaking at 1:30 a.m.? What is going on here? Oh, it's in Spain. Or Bank of Spain in Madrid. Not in Spain. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess for you London session traders, beware. Hopefully I'll be fast asleep when he's talking. Okay, well, we're all good then. I take back what I said about not being able to trade PM. Open day tomorrow. We can trade either AM or PM. That's great. And then Friday, all normal as well. So we're all good. All right, that's great. I'm glad that I looked at that again. So I'll keep you guys updated. Have an amazing rest of your guys' Wednesday. If you need anything, as always, reach out. But otherwise, I will see you guys on the sessions tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.